This is Jason Faulkner, aka Shop Weasel. How are y'all this morning? I'm shopping for a 3D plastic printing service that can print a brake assembly for my cart. I want to screw it to this face, and here's the schematic of it. I want it in a channel, so this is a separate piece with tabs coming off the side with mounting holes in it, and then a center bar that can slide within this. So this is going to hold this stable. This is actually underneath the channeling that this has got to be, or part of it. So there'll be a solid plastic piece that slides up in this outer channel, this mount and brake assembly. And then this piece has to have a wide tab up here, so one can simply use his foot to press down. Not too wide out, but generous, so you can use your hand or your foot to engage it. And then I need a locking tab incorporated in this, but pinned in, so that I have to be a raised ear off this somewhere, preferably down lower, with a pin running through it to attach it to this. And this has got a pivot, so when this ear tab here catches a cross brace, that's to come out enough generously so this locking tab can engage it and lock the brake head onto the wheel. So brake head's got to drop down and engage this wheel. The face of this brake head should have fine striations along the inside upper surface of it. So when it presses down on this, it's got a positive locking ability. I need 2 of these made. Nothing too fancy. I want it pretty strong and durable, but it's for display purposes mainly. But I would like to feature on my cart here, my display demo unit. So I'm going to take some quick measurements here. Let's see. Here's the distance between the physical contact of the wheel, and between 8 and 9 inches would satisfy a height to engagement. Now this is a funky shape. It sort of bevels down in here, so I'm not worried about the bevel, because there's plenty of flat surface here to mount it to. Now there's the distance between the flat surface and the wheel. I will run this. Let me just turn around here so I can run this up the surface, so you can get some idea of what. I'll do it this way. Put it on the 2-inch mark to give you some idea of what we're looking at here. So and the brake head is going to have to be offset a little. I want it to sit centered on this wheel. So there it is. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to use, I'll drill little holes in here. It's pretty thick plastic, and use some fine thread screws, some specialty screws I'll get from somewhere. Pretty simple brake design. I would like a return spring to fit in here, so maybe on this locking tab on the back of it, toward the inside of this, there'll be a raised tab or a cross nipple coming up, so I can put a return spring from here to here, and one under here inside toward the back, sort of like an X nipple on the bottom coming down, and one here on this this locking tab coming up, so I can go somewhere and buy a spring. It ain't got to be that long of a spring. Just when I pull this tab up to unlock it a little, it'll uncatch from the bottom face of this crossover, and the spring will naturally make it ride a little higher. So when I want to re-engage it, I just press down and it'll lock back into this bottom lip going across here on the bottom. Pretty simple design. Do I need the locking head pivoting? Not really. I mean, if you can get the angle to where the majority of this will engage the wheel, it don't need a pivot. It can be just one piece on this center coming down to form this cupped brake head. Matter of fact, I'd probably prefer it to be one piece instead of pivoting. So there it is. I need 2 of these made. How much will it cost? And I'd like them soon. Jason Faulkner, aka Shop Weasel. And I'm waiting for Friday. I'm going to be redoing these. I've got tiger clamps coming that I'll bolt to the PVC top and bottom, and then they'll just slide on here. You turn one bolt in on each, and it'll clamp it on here. Then if you don't want them on there, you can unbolt it, just gently unscrew it a little, and they'll pull right off. That was a good compromise I thought of on that. I was hoping to find some complete shackle ones, but I seen that tiger clamps are just as tough and durable, and won't give. So I got that on the way. There it is. There's my fabulous Shop Weasel Salamander folding universal travel cart, sporting cart, fishing cart. The only cart with clamping sides. My innovative features in this cart are many, and it is a fine, fabulous cart. I'm going to go shopping with it today. My number is 423-231-2241. Jason Faulkner, aka Shop Weasel from East Tennessee. Hope to hear from someone that has a CDC printer and the wherewithal to make my 2 simple needs here. Maybe we can do other business in the future, like some different style radial knobs. I like some triangular ones, but that's for later. Have a good day. Thank you.